This is Shazam Moshe Shajib. I am from on behalf of Group 1 and we're gonna talk on Peter Singer and animal rights. Peter Singer's work was on applied ethics. He believed in utilitarianism for his political activity that uphold the thinking of happiness for most of the people and preventing the pain, even for animals. He believed in animal liberation, so he felt guilty for eating animals and he lead a life as a vegetarian. He wrote 2 books on animal rights. Those are Animal Liberation and Why Vegan. These 2 books changed the conversation about the animal rights. He raised voice for the animal science researchers. He wanted that researchers should require to demonstrate the research benefits that overweigh the sufferings of the animal. However, he was giving talks and writing books and spreading his thoughts by writing on several topics and several discussions.
Go.
So Peter Singer, also known as the advocate for animal rights, he wrote 2 books. One of the books is the Animal Rights Liberation, which asserts that animal interests should be given equal weight to those of humans. In his book, he said animal ethics should be treated as human ethics and not second-class moral status. He argued that we need to change our attitude towards animals, the way we treat them, and the way we use them. He laid issues on how animals are killed, how their consciousness are compared to human consciousness, and he also favored veganism.
And professor of bioethics, and he is best known for his animal liberation and his writing about global poverty. He approaches ethical issues from a secular utilitarianism perspective, and that is, there is nothing in itself that is good or bad. His work to help the global poor and how deontology relates to help provide his perspective in veganism with regard to one's own interest and the interest of others.
So now the ethical principle we're going to discuss in this case, the first one is on the utilitarianism. The regard the action as right, it is produced as much or more of and increase the happiness of all animal welfare. Secondly, the ontological aspect that is applicable in concrete moral situations. And thirdly, the humanitarianism that involves to endorse the moral orthodoxy of animal welfare, step in the direction of animal rights. In general, this theory permits all animal interests to be treated away as long as they require aggregation of consequences, so indicates.
Peter Singer decided to act on his morality and ethics by engaging with the public to spread awareness on the welfare of animals, particularly in regards to experimentation. In fact, as previously mentioned, he wrote 2 books, Animal Liberation and Why Vegan. His book, Animal Liberation, somewhat birthed the movement associated with animal rights and welfare. In addition to writing and promoting books, lectures, essays, he became heavily occupied with interviews advocating for animal treatment and liberation.
In summary, Peter Singer's view of normative guidance relevant to the animal relationship provided by deontological theory because both as an absolute matter and relative to utilitarianism theory that mentioned the animal interest should be given equal weight to those of human. Thank you very much.